Hello, Pisces. Welcome and welcome back. We're going to get into another reading for you guys to see what you need to know that you may not be aware of, but that you should know. Okay. So if you want to call it hidden things, if you want to call it secrets, if you want to say that this is something that someone is keeping from you, then if it fits, it fits. Don't bring anything into your life that doesn't belong, though. Okay. Don't try to force the message to fit. You will know immediately if it's your message or if there's some part of it that's for you. Okay. Thank you guys for being here. Like and subscribe to continue to catch the vibe. Hype up the video if you have some extra hypes, or if you'd like to donate or contribute. The PayPal, Venmo, or Zelle is the best way to do that to make sure that it definitely gets to the channel. If you want to book a personal, that link is below. But overall, I appreciate you guys being here, and I'm glad that you have made it to this little corner of the internet. Okay. Let's see for Pisces, guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors of the highest vibration, Father, Mother, God, when it comes to what they should know that they don't know, or that they are not aware of, that they do not know. Anything being hidden from them that they should be aware of, anything that they could be feeling underneath the surface that they don't have all the information on, anything that Pisces should know, Spirit, that you think that they should know. Most importantly, please show us at this time. Ooh, lovers. Interesting. So either someone is in love with you and feel like you guys kind of belong together, or someone has a lover. Interesting. 33, completion. And then royalty. So there's a situation here that is complete, or it's in the process of completing itself now. There's a part of your shadow that you're healing, or that is almost done healing. You've healed a part of your shadow that was very difficult for you to heal. You're putting something to bed. You're putting something to rest. Something is done that needs to be done. And it's finally made it to the point where it's completed. It's over. Okay, let's see. What is this Lovers? Queen of Cups. The Hermit. Four of Pentacles. So you could be finding out that someone is in love with you, honestly. Or someone is attracted to you. Someone's been searching for you, looking for you. Kind of hiding and lurking in the shadows. Keeping tabs on you. Trying to find information on you. I think somebody's in love with you and they don't want to tell you. But they're holding on to the possibility that you love them back. What else is the Queen of Cups? Jesus. Five of Wands. And the Strength card. Okay. Five of Swords. And the Four of Swords. So someone is holding back what they want because they feel like if they were to get what they want, or to say how they truly feel, that it will cause some type of conflict. Whoever this person is afraid to come out with their feelings or say how they feel because they know that it will cause a problem, or that it could create a problem. I don't know. Five of Swords. If someone knows that if they're selfish, or if they act on their selfish desires, then it would cause a problem. So they're trying to quiet that. They're trying to put that to rest, but they still watch you and look at you and hold on to you. This could be someone who's married. This could be someone who knows that you're in a happy relationship. This could be someone who you've clearly stated your opinions and feelings towards, and you've let them know that you're not interested. Or this could be a person who knows they did you wrong, but that they still care about you, but they know that you would never accept them. because you treat yourself with more class and dignity, and they brought some type of conflict into your life. What's royalty? Eight of Swords. Death card. Two of Cups. Whoever this person is knows you deserved for them to treat you better. You deserved better treatment. You deserve to be treated better. There's a person here who's thinking about how a situation transpired. They're thinking about a change that took place. And this is like something that's really like on their mind. It causes someone a lot of stress and anxiety to communicate with you because you're different now. Someone could be like the way that it feels when you meet a celebrity, talk to a celebrity, talk to royalty. Someone sees you that way. Four of Wands. Lovers, Temperance. Ooh, child. Someone feels like you guys are meant to be together, but something about how they imagined or pictured this situation going or thought this situation would go, it didn't go that way. Y'all like the video, please, please. Keep the energy flowing, darlings. Keep the energy flowing. I feel like this person wants to talk to you about how they feel, but they're afraid to talk to you about it. It's like they're intimidated, but it's like they know you, but maybe they don't know you anymore. This could be someone from the past. Someone is trying to find the courage to fight for you because they love you. But I don't know what they did or what they didn't do. What's completion? Queen of Swords. Yeah, so I feel like you guys told this person that something was over with or that something was done. Aries energy with the Fool and the King of Wands. Maybe you told somebody you didn't want to talk to them anymore. What's the Queen of Swords? Ooh, Three of Wands reversed. Yeah, so a situation did not end the way someone thought it was. Or the way someone thought it would end. Now someone knows how you want to be treated. They learned the hard way. They learned the hard way that you expect to be treated a certain way. I feel that very strongly. They did not expect for you to say whatever you said. They did not expect for you to talk how you talked or speak how you spoke. World and the Three of Pentacles. I don't know what this is. Child. What is going on? I really don't. Like, I'm trying to figure out what the heck is going on. Because it feels kind of crazy. It feels like, oh man. Let's see. Spirit, please give us more clarity if possible in this situation for what Pisces needs to know that they don't see. It's like somebody stood there and had the opportunity to fight for what they wanted and go after what they wanted with you. But when they had the chance, they didn't take it. I don't know. Psychopath just flipped out. Abusive, conniving, unpredictable, established, settled, secure, wealthy. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know what this is, but this is a person who didn't expect for you to say something that you said. They didn't expect for a situation, number one, to end the way it ended, and they didn't expect for you to say what you said or do what you did. And somebody kind of is a little angry at you, but also respects you. It's like, it's like, what the fuck? Maybe that's why the psychopath card came out, because it's kind of like, with the Eight of Swords, it kind of feels like this person is bouncing around with what they think of you. And listen, I don't think you care what they think of you, but it's like there's something about this that you need to know, because maybe whatever they could be projecting they're watching you, and you may need to know that. And if they're crazy, you may need to know to protect yourself. And that's what these readings are for. But also, you could be feeling the heat on the back of your neck of their energy in your energy. And Spirit may want you to know what that is so that you don't mistake it for like something that is going on with you. So that you can differentiate between them and you in this situation. Because it kind of feels like somebody's angry at you for what you said, but they respect you for what you said. And they didn't expect for a situation to end the way it did, but it's kind of like they knew that it was going to end eventually, or they knew that they couldn't continue to treat you in a way that they know you didn't want to be treated or didn't deserve to be treated. It's kind of like if you were dealing with somebody who was married, but they didn't tell you they were married, and then you found out they were married, and then you told them what your boundary was, and they respected it, but they didn't like it because that means they weren't going to get what they wanted. And like, I'm just using that as an example. Okay. Family, like somebody hasn't established like family or job. It says blood ties, inner circle. And then we have hopeful, inspired, optimistic, and success. This could also be a situation where you're dealing with a family member who says crazy shit, and you can tell that they're off their rocker, and everyone in the family knows and has established that this person is insane. And maybe you guys are planning on sending this person to a crazy house. And you're like, I'm not working things out with you. I'm not figuring things out with you. I'm tired of dealing with this insanity with you. So you either have to leave or we're sending you to the crazy house. Ciao. I don't know why I'm shuffling again, but we're going to go ahead and do so. One more card. Legal in reverse. Ooh. Lawyers, court, paperwork. Trapped, stuck, options, unforgiveness, laughter, happiness, joy, healing. And that was the hope card, or hopeful, optimistic about some type of success. Interesting. It kind of feels like you guys want the best for someone, but it's like your hands are tied. Tied hands? Someone might want to tie your ass up. Just saying. Eight of Swords. Anyway. It kind of feels like someone is stuck in a situation where they don't really have any option legally, or they don't really have any power. This could be something that somebody wanted you to be in. They wanted you to be in a relationship where you really didn't have any power. Kind of like a royal relationship, or a relationship of maybe convenience. Maybe someone is in a relationship of convenience. You know how Lotto and 21 Savage be fucking with I'm showing my true colors. Anyway, you know how they be fucking with each other, but 21 Savage is married and everybody know he's married, but everybody also knows that he's messing with Lotto, and they kind of like in a relationship even though they don't admit it or say it. You can't really prove it because 21 Savage married his wife and he's on a visa, and that's how he can be in the United States, because I guess he's from Canada or wherever the hell he from. Or the UK or something. I don't know where that man is from. I like 21 Savage. I'm not trying to be messy or anything. I'm just giving you guys an example. It's kind of like either your hands are tied, like you could be cutting somebody off because they did something illegal, and you have an established business or an established life that you want success in, and you can't be dealing with nobody who's a criminal or doing illegal stuff. You could also be in a situation where someone is crazy or insane and you don't have the ability to care for them, and your hands are tied because there's really nothing that you can do, or they have to give away their rights in order to be cared for because they are insane. Or this is a situation where someone is trapped in a marriage or relationship of convenience, or that's been established, and they can't really get out of it even though they want to, and they kind of feel like they're crazy for wanting to, but they do. Or they'd be crazy to ruin it, and that's why they don't. Or finally, there's a situation here where somebody wanted you to have no legal protection and wanted to establish that they were in power over you because they're crazy. It could be a plethora of options. I'm just letting you know what I see in the situation so that you can figure out if there's a message for you. It's crazy. By the way, happy Thursday. I hope you're seeing this on Thursday if my calculations are correct. Also, let me show you some beautiful scenery, Pisces. Look at that cute kitty. Look at that baby girl. Ooh, and look at that pretty screen. Those babies. Look at those babies. Snowflake was over by the window, but I couldn't really move it enough without messing something up. Those babies. Did y'all see my wig in the corner next to the TV? I made a wig stand out of Kroger bags and a selfie stick. So I didn't have a mannequin head, but I needed to make that crochet wig. And I bought the crochet hair a long time ago, and I just never made it. So I finally made it because I had to take those braids out. But I was like, dang, the last time I did this, I used the selfie stick, but it was counterproductive because the selfie stick is not in the shape of a head, but I needed like a stand type of thing to do it. So I was like, what is in the shape of a head that I could attach to the top of this selfie stick? And you know how people put grocery bags, like back in the day, if you didn't have a shower cap and you wanted to protect your hair, you would put a grocery bag over your head, like, and tie it up around like the back of your neck and like your forehead. At least that's what my mama did. I don't know if any of y'all mamas did that. Put a grocery bag emoji in the comments. I don't even know if that exists. So I was like, how can I make a mannequin head out of nothing? I thought about putting clothes in a bag and like tying it around. But I just balled up a bunch of Kroger bags in the shape of like a head and tied the bag up, and then put another bag on top of it and like stuck it on top of the selfie stick and tied it around. And now it looks like a mannequin head, child. I do not have a real... I made a mannequin head out of Kroger bags. Anyway, Anyway, I don't know. What are you eating for lunch today? When people say, anyway, what did you watch on TV last night? Ooh. It's the Amazon truck backing up, y'all. It's kind of like you don't want to focus on something because it's not really that important. All right, Pisces, you don't got to watch the reading. But I feel like you've already moved on from a situation. What is this energy right here, Spirit? Hangman. Okay. Knight of Swords. Justice. Okay. So there's someone here who is... I feel like there's someone here who's trying to take your power away legally. Someone could be doing something behind your back legally to get you caught up. Because they're crazy. And whatever they're doing is illegal. But they're trying to go about doing something illegal legally. Okay. It's like someone is telling you, Knight of Swords, that there's nothing you can do legally. Justice card, Hangman. They're telling you that you're stuck legally, or that there's nothing you can do legally, despite someone being insane. And I feel like people know they're insane, or people know that they're a criminal, or people know that they're crazy. But it's like somebody's trying to convince you that you can't fight back legally, or that you can't get out of a situation. But I feel like you can, and I feel like there's a legal loophole that you're going to find out about. And if you look at it from a different perspective, you may find that like something was never valid anyway. So if somebody got you to sign a contract, but they did it illegally, that could be a loophole. A loophole. A hole in the loop that you could jump through. Or there's like some type of because there's rope around the hangman's foot. There's some type of hole in the loop, or you know how people tie knots? And they say you got to loop this and loop that. And there's a hole in the loop. So the knot is not tied tightly or accurately. I also feel like someone could be saying that you're guilty of something that you're not guilty for. Or they could be trying to establish some type of liability that you're not liable for. Because something is not illegal. And what they're doing or how they're trying to come at you is illegal. What else? 10 of Wands. 8 of Wands almost came out. Yeah, there's some type of communication or messages that are burdening to you. Someone's trying to force you into a very precarious, constricting position. They're trying to force you into a position where you're stuck. Possibly legally. Queen of Cups. Page of Swords. Feels like you're dealing with an air sign. Strong Libra. And I'm rolling my eyes because I wish this Libra would go sit down. But it could also be a Gemini or an Aquarius, possibly. Maybe Taurus. Sagittarius. I feel like someone is trying to force people to see you a certain way, or they're trying to force people to chastise you or come after you, criticize you. Or they're trying to convince people that they have the right to do whatever they're doing. Like someone is coming around asking questions and communicating with you and saying things that you realize could be scammy. I feel like you're laughing at someone, because laughter, happiness, joy, healing. We saw the hopeful card, which said what? Optimistic, success, what? Something else, positive. And it's like, okay, somebody's trying to force you into a constricted position. 9 of Wands, Moon, 6 of Wands. You're making progress behind the scenes. Or there's a hidden boundary that somebody can't cross. I'm also getting something about strands of DNA. DNA strands. There could be DNA evidence that someone is doing something illegal. I don't know. The Tower. Yeah, all of a sudden, there's something happening where someone's power is being removed. And there's a win that you're having, like a quiet victory. I feel like it's been established on some level legally that someone is crazy and that they've been doing illegal things to establish some type of wealth or security, to make money, and their family is involved. And they're hoping that whatever they're doing maybe won't be discovered, but I feel like it's being discovered. And you're going to find out that this person was trying to force you into a really negative predicament. It's like all of a sudden you make progress in a situation that's been difficult or stuck for a long time. Somebody's been trying to force you in a stuck position. What's this? 9 of Wands, Moon, 6 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles reversed. 2 of Wands, Magician. So I feel like you're deciding to move on from this fight that you're fighting, or to leave it behind, or I don't know what the fuck this is. But it's like you're deciding to drop one of these balls, one of these pentacles. Somebody's balls could be dropping, going through puberty. Anyway, Magician. Yeah, it's like you're deciding to drop this argument. It's like you're letting something go, or you're choosing to move in silence or secret because you have to move behind the scenes, because you know, like, whatever fight that you're having on the surface is not going to be handled on the surface. Is it raining? Is it raining, girl? Yes, it is. Snowflake woke up too. She heard them raindrops coming down. That girl is feeling good. Anyway, let's have another kitty cam. There's that girl. Look at her. She's so cute. And y'all, don't be talking about my bed. I don't want to hear it. Don't judge me from my bed. It's very comfortable. It's like a cave. It's beautiful. I love it. Yeah. You're deciding to drop something and take action behind the scenes to protect yourself, or set a physical boundary. What else? Page of Cups. Tower again. And the 6 of Cups. Ooh. I feel like you're shocked that somebody wants to apologize, or that somebody wants to drop something. I feel like you've won. I feel like you've won. And I feel like it's kind of like if you were someone's captive and they had you locked up in a dungeon, but you were in there singing every day and like, you know, speaking positively, and every time they tortured you, you laughed, and someone thinks you're crazy because they see you in a situation as if you've lost, but really you've won. And it's kind of like if you're in their dungeon and they try to keep you trapped in their dungeon, they let you go. Like I tell people all the time, I would be a horrible captive because I would get on your fucking nerves all day. You might as well just take me out because I am going to work your everlasting nerve. I'm going to dance on the last iota of nerve that you have. And your nerves are going to be shot. You're going to want me to leave as soon as possible. And I think that's what this is. It's like someone is losing their power. They're losing their position because they're getting discovered to be a criminal, psychopathic, crazy. I'm not a doctor, lawyer, or psychologist. Disclaimer below. I cannot diagnose anyone's condition. What I'm saying is it just feels like someone's position of power is gone. And it's like I think someone has tried to threaten you with some type of legal action, but they really didn't have any power. And you were kind of stressed out because you didn't know if they had power, or you didn't know if this legal situation could possibly be real. You didn't know if you could be punished by law for for whatever you did or whatever they said you did. You just didn't have the information. They were just telling you, they were asking questions and telling you that if you don't answer the questions, you could go to jail. But I just feel like whatever someone was doing, it's been established to be illegal. So whatever pressure or stress that you felt from not knowing the truth is now going to be relieved because this person is losing their power. They're losing their authority because someone is asking questions about the way that they've chosen to handle business. So it's like if you were being questioned by the police, you could have been being questioned by a crooked cop, and they may have, taken away your rights in some way. And there's some type of redistribution of power where this person is losing their position and they can no longer lord over you, or the fact that whatever they tried to do to keep you stuck, you're not really upset about it, and you've kind of made peace with the fact that everything happens for a reason, and you know that whatever is meant to happen will happen. And that pure positivity is working this person's last fucking nerve to where they're like, I'm exhausted. And even though they don't want to tell you that they're dropping it or that you won, this is like the confirmation that they're dropping it and that you've won. Because it's like you've won someone over with positivity. You literally killed this person with kindness. And they are sick of your positive attitude. They are so tired of you being positive and optimistic, even though they're taking you through a hellish situation. I feel like also your decision to relinquish control or to give someone power or to compromise and give someone what they wanted just so a situation could be settled. Your decision to stop arguing, your decision to stop fighting, your decision to back down actually was in your favor. What's this? King of Swords. Someone is threatened by the fact that you don't want to fight or argue anymore, or that you're not fighting or arguing with them anymore. And they're trying to figure out what's going on behind the scenes. I feel like they're worried in some way. Queen of Swords. Ten of Pentacles. See what I'm saying? There's been an ongoing dispute for a long time that you've had with someone. And it's like all of a sudden you decide to wave the white flag, throw in the towel, make a peace offering, and drop the situation. And they're like, okay. They're like, what? It's like if Snow White were to turn around when the huntsman was chasing her. Just say the huntsman was a bad person in the Disney movie. If Snow White were to turn around and he was really a bad person, he was loyal to the queen, and she were to just turn around and say, here I am. Lock me up now. It's like turning yourself in and then people finding out that there really is no evidence on you. It's like you're enjoying your captivity. You're enjoying your prison sentence that some lunatic is trying to create for you, and it's driving them insane. So what is the advice? Justice. Look at that. Know your rights, Pisces. Know your rights. Know the law. Yep, Tower. All of a sudden, something is going to turn out the way you expected it or the way you saw it happening, or someone is losing their position because that's what deserves to happen. That's what's meant to happen. That's how it's supposed to go. You're going to be excited about something, and it's going to confirm to you that your choice was correct. What's the Justice? Two of Cups. Four of Wands. Ooh. Page of Swords. Yeah, it's like you're talking to someone and finding out that a tower is taking place for this person. I don't know. Hermit, yeah. You're finding out through a conversation that you got some type of justice that you didn't know about because you moved on and you gave up. That's why what's hidden, that's why the victory or the win that you're having is hidden. Four of Swords. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. Or someone died? I don't know what this craziness is. It's like something was not told to you, or you weren't speaking to someone in order to get this information. It's like there's some type of information that someone did not give you. They didn't want you to know. They died before they could tell you. But you're meeting someone, or you're coming across someone who tells you the information, and then you find out, and it's like you're shocked because this is a confirmation of everything. I don't know what this is, y'all, but it's positive. It's not negative. It's like confirmation that you won, or confirmation that something worked out for the best, or some type of solidification about how something should have gone down and the fact that it went down the way it was supposed to. Oh my God. That's the FedEx truck. Okay. I know, girl. It's aggressive, ain't it? Aggressive. Virgo energy, Libra energy, Taurus energy, Pisces energy, Cancer energy, possibly Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio. It's like you're finally realizing that something is over. I I feel like, yeah, mistress just popped out. I feel like someone is being confirmed or diagnosed or legally established as some type of fucking lunatic. And you've been dealing with their abuse for a long time and no one knew. And now that someone's dead, or now that someone is, I don't know, whatever happened, I don't know whatever happened, but I feel like something happened and people are now discovering all the things that were said. This could be paperwork, messages, this could be letters, this could be emails, this could be everything that somebody was trying to hide that's coming out, and it's being discovered because, like, for whatever reason, now is the time. Child support and blame, harboring resentment, pointing fingers, who's wrong doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be child support. It could be for a lot of you guys. But this is like something someone owes you, or something that was supposed to come to you that someone was using to control you because they blamed you for something. Someone could have accused you of cheating, or I don't know. Oh, wow. Anything else that Pisces needs to know? Attractive man. This motherfucker's ugly. Toad-like energy. Depression in reverse. Insomnia. Woman crying. I feel like this is an ugly man who's unattractive. Possibly not even because of their looks. Possibly because of their behavior. And I feel like this person is losing sleep at night because you're actually happy. And they're upset because they want you to be crying. But look, depression in reverse. Woman crying. Laughter. Hopeful. It's like someone thought you would be suffering in a prison that they created for you for your whole life, and you're in there frolicking around and skipping around your jail cell like you don't have a care in the world. Like, I'm happy to be a slave, boss. I loves yous being my master, boss. Master do good by me, boss. I always be's here to serve you, master. I'm not gonna fight you. I'm just gonna let you beat me whenever I do something wrong because I'm stupid. Like, and that's irritating the fuck out of somebody. And it's just like, that's not how you really feel about yourself. But it's like, you got it. You can abuse me financially. You can not pay me what you owe me. You can try to come at me with legal situations that I keep having to take off work to go to court and deal with, and you can do whatever it is you want. I'm happy to be here because I know that this is happening for a reason, and I know that by me standing up strong and tall to face whatever obstacles are coming my way, that I'll grow from the situation. It'll always turn out the way it's supposed to, and that irked the shit out of somebody because they wanted you to be in the depressed. What's the depression reversed in this attractive man? Queen of Wands. See what I'm saying? It's like, even though you went through a painful situation, you've healed. Ten of Pentacles and the Sun. Oh, man. It's like you're happy someone was so ugly towards you. Or you will be, because there's something coming that you don't see. Or I feel like there's this long-term confidence that you've had that someone has not been able to break. I don't know. It just feels like somebody dumb. And you could listen, because I know one of y'all got offended in the comments because I called addicts dumb. I don't think I ever called addicts dumb or people who have addiction issues dumb. I believe that there may be some, confusion there. But I never want to offend any of you guys if I say something that, you could be suffering with yourself. I never want to make you feel bad about your circumstances if you are the one that's on the more negative end of these readings. But if that's the case and you're sensitive in that way, you shouldn't be watching tarot. I'm just being real with you. And at the end of the day, like, if I say something that's talking about a situation that's kind of challenging in your life, and I'm making light of it or making a joke of something that's very serious to you, but that I don't know is serious to you, that's on you to deal with your feelings and your emotions. That's not on me to tiptoe around what I say to appease you like you're the only person in here. You're not. The world doesn't revolve around you. So with all due respect, while I do want to be as sensitive as I possibly can to you guys' situation, I'm not going to censor myself or tiptoe around what I say to appease your feelings so that you're not triggered. Because more than likely, if you're triggered, that's the point of the reading, so that you can fix whatever the fuck is broken. And that will ultimately be for your highest good. I don't know why I had to say that, but that's just what it is. Okay? So Pisces, ultimately what I feel like you don't see in this situation, or that what I feel like is kind of hidden from you right now, is that some type of long-term confidence that you've had, and a long-term determination that you've had to stay positive and be happy and not let someone's ugly behavior get to you, someone's psychopathic, crazy, ridiculously insane behavior. What you've been doing to protect yourself from that or repel that from your space is paying off in a major way that you don't see yet. And you're having a victory here that I feel like has been a long time coming, that when you finally see what's actually going on, you know, you're going to feel like it's like you're going to sit there and say to yourself, I knew it. You know what? I knew it. I knew I was right. I'm so glad I did what I did the way I did it. It's like that relief. It's like relief that you didn't let somebody or something control you. Relief that you didn't fall victim to someone's plot. Relief that you had enough confidence in yourself not to fall for the trap that someone wanted you to fall into, or not to succumb to the pressure that someone was trying to put on you. What's the advice for Pisces? Yes. Period. Abundance. Ooh, not unlikely, bitch. It's not going to happen the way you thought, but it's going to happen. Somebody wants you to think that your abundance and your success and all the doors that are opening for you aren't going to open for you, but they are. Someone's bitter. But anyway, I hope that helped you guys. Like and subscribe to catch the vibe. Comment. Book your readings. Donate if you can. PayPal, Venmo, Zelle below. The website link is below. Let me know if it resonated, Pisces. I hope this helps you guys. And remember, this is our Circle Blues. Bye.